A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant step towards enhancing workplace rights, the UK government has announced a ban on non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, that silence victims of sexual misconduct and discrimination. This decision comes as part of an amendment to the Employment Rights Bill, which is anticipated to become law later this year. The amendment aims to void any confidentiality agreements that prevent employees from speaking out about allegations of harassment or discrimination. Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner emphasized the importance of addressing this issue, stating, "It's time we stamp this practice out." The controversy surrounding NDAs has gained momentum since Zelda Perkins, a former assistant to Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein, broke her NDA in 2017 to publicly accuse him of sexual abuse. More recently, the late Mohammed El-Fayed faced allegations of using NDAs to silence women who accused him of rape and abuse. NDAs, which are legally binding contracts meant to protect confidential information, have often been misused to cover up serious allegations of misconduct. Perkins, who has been advocating for legal changes for over 7 years, expressed her approval of the amendment, calling it a huge milestone. She stated that the victory belongs to those who bravely broke their NDAs to speak the truth, despite the risks involved. The new law will align the UK with other countries like Ireland and the United States, which have already prohibited such agreements in cases of sexual harassment and discrimination. Perkins underscored the need for regulations to be robust enough to prevent any future attempts to silence victims. Employment Rights Minister Justin Matters acknowledged the misuse of NDAs as an appalling practice and assured that the amendments would empower millions of workers to report inappropriate behavior without fear of retribution. He stated, "These amendments will give millions of workers confidence that inappropriate behavior in the workplace will be dealt with, not hidden." The proposed changes will be debated in the House of Lords on July 14th and will require approval from members of Parliament. This legislative move comes in response to growing calls from campaigners and Labour politicians for stronger protections for victims of workplace abuse. Perkins highlighted the importance of this change, noting that it reflects the government's recognition of the systemic abuse of power that has persisted for too long. Additionally, it has been noted that the Commons Women and Equalities Committee previously urged the government to ban NDAs in order to combat misogyny within various sectors, including the music industry. As the conversation surrounding workplace rights continues to evolve, the upcoming debates in the House of Lords will be crucial in determining the future of this legislation. The hope is that these amendments will not only provide legal recourse for victims but also foster a cultural shift within organizations towards transparency and accountability. The implications of this law could be far-reaching, potentially reshaping the landscape of workplace dynamics and empowering individuals to speak out against misconduct without fear of retaliation. As the government prepares to tackle the misuse of NDAs, advocates for victims remain vigilant, ensuring that the regulations are enforced effectively to protect those who have suffered in silence for too long. In conclusion, the proposed ban on NDAs for workplace misconduct victims marks a pivotal moment in the fight for justice and accountability in the workplace. The government's commitment to ending this oppressive practice signals a new era of empowerment for workers, encouraging an environment where allegations of misconduct can be addressed openly and honestly. As the bill progresses through Parliament, the voices of victims and advocates will continue to resonate, reminding lawmakers of the importance of safeguarding the rights and dignity of all workers. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.